of QUOINE in Nagatocho, which is the political district of Tokyo. We're down the street from the Diet and the JFSA. We're going to do a walkthrough of QUOINE's offices. Oh, good. Okay, good. While we're in the elevator, let me give you my elevator pitch for QUOINE's ICO. One, QUOINE is a real business. Actually, I don't think I'm going to have enough time for an elevator pitch, but let me give it to you outside. So the first thing is, QUOINE is a real business. We've been in business for over 2 years with the largest exchange in Asia. My second point is this is a regulated exchange, and one of the first, it is the first cryptocurrency exchange to be regulated. Equally important is we are audited by one of the 4 large auditing firms. My third point I want to make before we go in here is that just recently, we've just heard, we've got confirmation from the JFSA that QASH, the token, will be recognized by the JFSA. That puts us on par with other cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple, etc. So we're really excited about that. Okay, come on in, guys. Before we begin anything here, I'm gonna take you around this office, but I want to take you to our zoo room here. So this is the tech room, and the key thing to understand about these guys is they are hard at work on our tech. They normally do not like to be disturbed, but I'm going to take you in anyways, and I'm going to bother them. Guys, first of all, let me introduce you to some of the team behind the Liquid platform. Here is Sergey. Hello. So what Sergey does, Sergey is in charge of the whole market-making framework. So that includes a whole bunch of things out there, the underlying code that runs the SORs, that does much of the order placement, the order book management, etc. That's all what Sergey is doing. Kostya actually, he has, first of all, order book. That is to say, the currency agnostic order book. The entire architecture and the underlying code was written by Kostya. It's extremely high performance. He hails from Bloomberg, right? How many years were you in Bloomberg?
2 years.
2 years. One of the things when you're building this kind of infrastructure, data is immensely important. We're sourcing information from all over the world for all sorts of cryptocurrencies. That has to be lightning quick. It has to be really well designed. Here's the man. He's kind of building, or he has built, what is the equivalent in the cryptocurrency world of Bloomberg for us. And that's our Mississippi framework, right? So there you go. Hong, are you also going to tell me you have absolutely nothing to say? Okay, good. This is how we felt in our very first deployment. Today we deployed, we actually made that deployment, and this is how we felt afterwards. This is our operations group now, who handles a lot of the, what is it, you're primarily is involved in just the management of the office, but also some of the accounting work. Okay, Kumiko and Yuka, who is not here today, are part of our accounting department. Reiko. So Reiko has a very important role at QUOINE. What she's doing in QUOINE is she is our internal auditor. So that's a very important role for those of you who are not from a financial background. What an internal auditor does for a company like ours is ensures that we are consistently compliant with the regulations, whichever regulations that we're governed by. In our case, that's the Japan Financial Services Code, correct? Mm-hmm. Yo is a data scientist, largely focused on market making. I stole her away from our previous company because she's just so smart and so good at her job. That's basically the summary. Seth, I think you've met Seth. Seth is, he did an AMA before. He comes to us from Goldman Sachs. He is in charge of all of our, what do we call you actually, the operations, head of operations?
Operations, yeah. Cash management.
This is mostly all front end. Let me introduce you first of all to Tien. Tien, he has a very important role here. He heads up the front end group on the Tokyo side. Actually, I think you're in charge of the whole front end, all across the organization. And wait a minute, how old are you?
23.
So he's 23 years old. I gotta tell you, honestly guys, Tien, he blows me away. So when I first joined, I said to him, you know, I love working for QUOINE and I love the crypto space, but the front ends kind of suck, to be very honest. And I miss like good Bloomberg front ends. He said, what's Bloomberg? And within 2 or 3 weeks, he had a prototype for a Bloomberg type of interface. And I now think, without exaggeration, that we have the best front-end technology in the entire crypto space. A whole bunch of people in our customer support on the Japan side. So this portion here is customer support. Wei, Mamiko, but they have an additional role. So what this group does is, it's partially customer support, but a big portion of this is KYC. So let me introduce you to some of our marketing team here. This is Keita and Kay.
I am customer champion team, and so we are doing so under say KYC and so customer support.
I hope I've given you a sense that we are a real business and that we're working hard to provide an absolutely wonderful liquid platform. Thank you.